You know what? No matter what the sport is, nothing beats watching a good close game. And if one of those teams competing happens to be from your hometown, that just adds to the excitement.
Oh yeah, and the Smithsonian Traveling Exhibit Hometown Teams honors that excitement. And guess what? That exhibit has made a stop at Federalsburg Historical Society. DelmarvaLife Sean Stryker paid the museum a visit and found out there's way more to sports than just playing the game.
Whether it's played with a bat, a ball, in water, or on ice, there's just something that seems to draw some people to sports.
Everyone likes a winner. Everyone likes competition. Everyone likes fair play, or at least most people like fair play. They like to be a part of something bigger than themselves, and sports gives us that opportunity.
So when the folks at the Federalsburg Historical Society heard about the Smithsonian Institution's traveling exhibit, Hometown Teams, they knew they had to bring it to town.
This exhibit covers all aspects of sports.
Wendy Garner is the co-chair of the exhibit. She says it focuses on way more than individual games. It's an exhibit on how sports have shaped American history.
We have the pep rallies, the marching bands and the cheerleaders. That's the noise of the game. We have a little area that shows the foods in the game, hot dogs and nachos, and there's a mustard bottle you can squirt. It's not the smell of mustard, it's popcorn. And the merchandising, where we have a shoe that's an Air Jordan, which actually started in 1984. Michael Jordan endorsed, and he has now become a billionaire through his endorsement of the Air Jordan shoe. We have where you see the difference in how the games have evolved. For example, the football helmets, how the first helmets were soft and had no face guard whatsoever, and how the hard helmets with the face guards now compare.
There's even a section dedicated to the fans.
So you were telling me your bleacher section here, this is one of your more popular exhibits.
It is. It's colorful. The kids love sitting on the bleachers, and there's a question on the seats. So we ask the question and they come up with the answer.
Yeah, and then the answer is just right there underneath. That's really cool.
In order to get this exhibit to Federalsburg, the Historical Society had to submit an application to the Maryland Humanities Council.
They came here, looked over the museum, saw what we had and what we thought our best sports stories might be, and they really liked what we had to offer, especially the soapbox derby races that we have every year, because that is so unique to Federalsburg. There were 5 communities in Maryland that had the opportunity to get this exhibit. And again, we are the only one on the Eastern Shore to have it.
And through the efforts of the museum staff, a touch of the Eastern Shore can be seen throughout the exhibit.
We have a lot of good things in this area to brag about. One is Ducky Detweiler. Ducky Detweiler came to us in the 1930s from Quaker, Pennsylvania, and he played in a minor league team for the Philadelphia Athletics, who had a ball team right here in Federalsburg. As a matter of fact, we have a diorama of what that field looked like. And he played in the 1930s, and so we have his uniform, his bat, his glove, and some things, pictures about him.
There are also countless pictures and artifacts from various local teams, which is what Wendy says she is most proud of.
You know, we all have pretty much the same kind of history, real sense of pride. I think what I'm most proud of is the individual stories that come out of the local communities, whether it be Federalsburg, Preston, even Dorchester and North Carolina, and even the rivalries are friendly, and it's just a real sense of pride.
And if you want to check out the exhibit, it will be at the Federalsburg Historical Society from now through May 23rd. It's open on Fridays from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. and every other day from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. It looks really cool.
It really does. And you know, the history and evolution of sports is absolutely incredible. Next, we're talking the history and evolution of our local downtowns. We're going to hear about a plan to help pump life back into the downtowns of Delmarva.
But before we get to that, we're talking about another town here on Delmarva. We need our second clue as to where you are, Sean.
That's right, Lisa. Clue number 2, and I hope this one helps you out. This town hosted the first and largest holly auction from the late 1890s to 1968. Think about it, and remember, you still have one more clue coming up to help you out. DelmarvaLife, we'll be right back.